What is up? It's Coach Abby. So excited you're here. Today we're talking about a super important topic, and that is how to actually eat a night shift without gaining weight. And if you're new here, I'm Abby. I used to work night shifts in the ER a few years ago, and now I help nurses lose fat and find a system that's gonna work with their schedule. First things first, we're gonna talk about why night shift weight gain actually happens. Number one is your circadian rhythm is literally flipped. When you're supposed to be sleeping, your body is trying to digest food, which is a lot of stress on your GI tract because naturally your GI tract is going to slow down at night, aka when you're on your shift. That's why when you're eating heavy meals, it's making you feel terrible, whether you're dealing with the night shift nausea or normal foods just don't sound good to you. Next up is the break room treats, ordering DoorDash, calf foods, if your calf is even open, make it really hard to avoid temptations because cravings are just gonna be higher during the night as well. Especially if you're under-fueled, cravings are naturally gonna be higher. Next, we're gonna chat about the real reason nurses get into the cycle of gaining weight on night shifts, and that's gonna come back to the restrict-binge cycle. This happens whether intentionally or not. If you're not eating food during the night, during your shift, then of course you're gonna get hit with the big cravings that come in waves, and then you get yourself into this cycle of restricting food, not eating enough, and then eating a lot. So let's get into some strategies to actually attack this so you can survive night shifts without the weight gain. Number one tip that I teach my nurse clients is the 3 meal anchors. What does this mean? Anchor number one is gonna be your pre-shift meal is key. This means you need to eat a good, satiating meal before your shifts. This means adequate protein. I'm talking 30 grams of protein before your shift. I'm talking about an adequate carb source. And ideally not like a quick carb like bread, a more complex carb that has fiber like sweet potato. That's gonna help aid digestion and keep you full and keep your energy levels and blood sugar stable. So you're gonna be heading into your shift feeling amazing, high energy, and you're ready to go the next few hours before you need to eat again. Number two is the mid-shift anchor. You need to eat during your shift. I do not want you not eating anything all 12 hours. That is like running a marathon with no fuel. You need to fuel up during your shift. So aim for a lighter meal. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It could be rice cakes, cottage cheese, any combo where you're having carbs, proteins, fats, and a little bit of fiber. You wanna make sure you're not having too much fiber or too much sugar or too much processed foods because that's gonna be a lot on your digestive system during the night. And number three is your post-shift anchor. You need to eat after your shift. Whether this is the tail end of your shift before you go home from work, or if you just pack something simple that you can have on the way home, maybe it's just a protein shake. Sip on it on your way home. That way, when you get home, you're not hangry just eating everything you can find in your pantry or opting for fast food. And then the next thing you need to do is hydrate. If you're dehydrated, your cravings are gonna go up. Your cortisol is gonna go up. Your body is not gonna be happy. Your digestion is gonna be affected as well as your energy level. So make sure you hydrate. I recommend an electrolyte packet to just throw in your water. It's gonna be tasty. It's gonna be easier to get down during your shift, and your energy is gonna actually be a lot higher and your cravings will be lower. Now we are going to touch on the 3 things you need to avoid on your night shifts if you don't wanna gain weight. Number one is treating your shift like a fasting period. That is a recipe for disaster. It's a recipe for high cravings and weight gain, and we do not want that. So make sure that you're having small, easily digestible meals throughout your shift. And I'm gonna have some ideas in the caption for you with my night shift eating blueprint that you can grab for free in the description. Number two is eating a heavy meal at 2 a.m. I remember when I first made this mistake, I packed this big like Bonza pasta bowl. It had all this fiber and chicken and protein, and my body could not digest it. I had the worst stomach ache the rest of my shift. So opt for things that are gonna be easily digestible. This is gonna be good whole foods and not huge meals. You're gonna want smaller meals. And once again, I have more ideas in the caption. So this could be a Greek yogurt bowl, an overnight oats bowl. Those things go down so easily. A quick smoothie, things like that are gonna be a lot easier to get down on your night shift. Avoid that reward eating post-shift. That is not self-care. Yes, maybe once in a while you want a marg after your shift, but the best thing you can do for yourself, reward yourself with rest after your shift. Reward yourself with hydration, with adequate nutrition, and that is gonna help you feel amazing from the inside out. Now, if you feel like you need a little bit more help and you can't really do this on your own, I got you. We've worked with over 400 nurses at this point to help them size down on their scrubs, feel confident in their skin again. And so many night shift nurses. The majority of our program is night shift nurses. So if you're interested in that, I'll also put the details in the caption for that as well. Best of luck on night shift. You got this. I could do it, so could you. Our clients can do it, so can you. It is possible with the right strategy in place.